Well,
And
sell
so
the T-bill and
I
sell
sold a
enough
ton of
stock to pay
stock.
off the loan.
What's wrong with that?
Say that again?
Why not just sell enough stuff to pay off the loan? Why are you
I've
wanting
already
to keep
sold
this?
a ton of stock already this year.
Yeah, but why do you want to keep it? You made that decision when you paid off your car and you used all this money. You already made the decision to give up the stock. You just borrowed against it instead of actually doing the deal.
Right. So tell us what you think you ought to do. Since we gave you our opinion, what's your opinion?
Dave Ramsey takes a caller with a serious money problem, and the situation unravels fast. Questionable financial decisions, costly mistakes, and shaky excuses forcing Dave Ramsey to cut straight through the noise. Subscribe now to Debt Disaster Daily for more financial chaos. Most of the viewers watching this channel are not subscribed, so consider subscribing. You can always change your mind later. Without further ado, let's jump in.
I have about $408,000 in debts on an S block. So the interest payment a month is just it's only like $1,600, just pure interest. And so I'm wondering like how I should. I have some cash in a T-bill. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, should I take some of that cash and, like, knock some of it out, or just kind of whittle away at it, you know?
What was the purpose of the loan? Why'd you take it?
I bought a rental house. So I did a few things with it, actually. I bought a rental house, which is producing some income. I paid off my wife's car and my truck with the S block because the interest rates on the loan that I got for the vehicles was crazy. And so this interest rate was much better.
So what's the stock worth?
I have about $550 in stock. And
why don't you just sell a bunch of it and pay the loan off?
Well, I got an inheritance this year of about $1.4 million in stocks. So,
so why are you sitting on a $400,000 loan, paying some goober $1,600? Sell enough of it and get rid of the loan.
Well, see, I sold a lot of it. I bought my house. I moved. I paid my house off. When I moved, I owned the house that I moved from, so that's a rental house. Mm-hmm. And then I got the S block. I bought another rental house. Yes, sir.
So you have two rental houses that are paid for, and a house that you're living in that's paid for, and you got $550,000 in stock, and you got a $400,000 loan. Do I have it right?
Yes, sir.
Just get rid of it then. What are you doing? Get rid of it.
And I got a T-bill. I got about $180 in a T-bill.
Okay. Well,
and
sell the T-bill and sell enough stock to pay off the loan.
What's wrong with that?
Say that again?
Why not just sell enough stuff to pay off the loan? Why are you going to keep this?
I've already sold a ton of stock already this year.
Yeah, but why do you want to keep it? You made that decision when you paid off your car and you used all this money. You already made the decision to give up the stock. You just borrowed against it instead of actually doing the deal.
Right. So tell us what you think you ought to do. Since we gave you our opinion, what's your opinion?
Well, I want to pay about maybe half of it off, and then get the payment down to where my income can cover.
Why do you want to keep the loan?
Well, my financial advisor was telling me that he thinks it's dumb to sell stock to pay off the cars because, stocks are appreciating.
I think your financial advisor is a moron.
Yeah, I've tried to talk to him and say, hey, I want to take
I don't need to talk him into anything. He works for me. I got 2 words for him. You're fired.
Yeah, what's your income when you take in all the rents and what you earn from your job? What's your income every month and every year?
So I have an LLC that owns the rental properties, and that brings in about $8,800 a month, and then I pay myself about $5,000 a month.
And that's all
because I don't have any personal debt. I paid off all my debts that I owed when I got this money.
Okay.
Good. Get rid of the damn loan. Your net worth is still gonna be over 100K. Like, what are you doing?
40.
And what's your career?
Right now I'm really just living off the rental income because it's a lot and
It's
it
all right.
covers my bills, you know.
Well, the bottom line is this, boss. I would not have done anything that you have done. And so if I did wake up in your shoes today, I would fire my financial advisor and get someone that has a brain and doesn't tell you to borrow money to pay off a debt. That's not paying off a debt. It's moving the debt. You moved the debt. And this idiot called that sophisticated. It's not sophisticated. You just moved it. That's all you did. You moved your car debt over onto your stock in an S block. That's all you did. So what I'd do is sell the T-bills, and I'd sell enough of the stock to pay off the debt, and I'd fire my financial advisor and be 100% debt-free. No interest to anyone. And that's what I would do. I don't think you're going to do that, though. But so I'm not real sure why you called. But,
Yeah. I think he's afraid. I think he likes seeing that chunk of money sitting there, and some part of him doesn't think he'd be able to invest his way back to what he had before, which he truly could over time.
Well, and, you're 40. Get a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get a job, you can do it.
Go earn it. Go on.
Or sell something. Learn how to sell, start a side hustle. You have so much time in your hands that you're just simply relying on the rental property income. It's like, come on, man. What are you doing? At this point, it's just a little mind game, little dopamine game that you have going on with that stock. Like, just pay off the debt, get rid of that debt, and start something.
Earn $150,000 a year and chunk some money away and make a bigger pile of money than the one you inherited.
Yeah.
And so you got 3 pieces of paid for real estate. 2 of them are generating $60,000 a year, which is okay. And you got a little bit of stock left after my plan. And so that money can stay invested in good growth stock mutual funds. And I'm going to liquidate the individual stocks. I'm not letting the stupid financial planner play with them. And I'm going to put them in basic growth stock mutual funds and let it double about every 7 years. And it will if you freaking leave it alone. And then just let that ride and then go make a living for yourself. And, you do not have enough net worth to retire at 40. You didn't get that much money. And I don't think you're going to do any of this. So
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, all right. So here's the thing. Your financial advisor, your lawyer, your CPA, your doctor, your whatever professional works for you. They don't tell you what to do. You're a grown-up, boys and girls. And so I've occasionally had attorneys that got confused and thought they were going to tell me what to do, and they got fired. And so my financial advisor tells me what to do, tells me you have a wrong relationship with your financial advisor. Your real estate agent tells you what you're going to do. No, it's my freaking money. I tell you what to do. I ask you for advice and to teach me something I didn't know, present to me ideas I hadn't thought of, for me to consider what I'm going to do with my money.
There you go. There you go. That's how it should be done. Hope the moral story is crystal clear for y'all. Hope y'all enjoy that. It's just, you just can't rely on rental property income alone. But what is that, like 8,800? What? That's like between 60, maybe 70 grand a year on that alone, when you can literally get a job that could potentially pay you just as much, and you'll be doubling your freaking stock in no time if you just sell the damn stock and get rid of that debt. It's a dopamine. It's a mind game at this point. So it's ridiculous. And yeah, I'd fire that fucking financial advisor. He's clearly stupid and he is dangerously fucking him over. So yeah, I'd get rid of those types of professionals. Anyways, guys, thank y'all for watching. This is Dead Disaster Daily. Subscribe for more financial chaos and truths, and we're out of here.